Now, weather on the 6s.
Alrighty, good morning, happy Wednesday, and welcome back. Taking a live look outside now from our Snoopy Spear Skycam sponsored by CCAC. You can see some small, subtle hints of that sunrise starting just to begin beyond the JFK Causeway there, but we can see a lot of that cloud cover coming in as well. Looking at a partly cloudy sky for us this morning. That's going to continue as we go throughout the day, but we'll be looking at less cloud cover compared to yesterday, so it's going to contribute towards some warmer temperatures as we reach this afternoon, going back towards those upper 90s compared to yesterday. We were mostly sitting towards those mid 90s for our afternoon high temperatures. But before we go ahead and get into what else we expect the forecast today, let's go ahead and look at our rainfall amounts and our rain totals that we saw from those showers and thunderstorms that were brewing throughout the afternoon to the early evening hours yesterday. In terms of total accumulation, nothing really impressive, just mostly seeing anywhere between a couple tenths or maybe a couple hundredths of an inch there in terms of rainfall for areas that are a little bit more closer towards along the coast. But across most of our neighborhoods, not really seeing truly beneficial rainfall from yesterday's rain event. But either way, we're still seeing shower activity that I think we can all be pretty thankful for. And we got more ahead for us today. Looking at Doppler radar, seeing a couple showers getting a little bit closer coming in from our coastal waters, starting to approach our barrier islands, getting closer towards coastal Clayburgh and New Essex counties later on this morning. So again, rain activity is not going to be too impressive for us today. I'm really looking just to be stray in nature by the time we reach this morning and heading towards the afternoon. Now taking a quick update with the tropics, we're still of course monitoring the impacts that are expected from Hurricane Aaron. That's now a Category 2 hurricane with sustained winds going at 100 miles an hour. We are expecting impacts as it continues its loop and tracking, of course, in a more of a northeastern direction. So we'll see impacts in terms of tropical storm conditions potentially for areas that are along the coast of North Carolina and over towards eastern and coastal Virginia. So you guys will be dealing with some very intense winds as well as some very dangerous and life-threatening rip currents and beach conditions there. So those are going to be mostly the impacts coming in from Hurricane Aaron at this point. And of course, we're still tracking those two other tropical waves that formed over the past few days. Still have this one that's kind of making a similar track as Hurricane Aaron made as it was still developing. So still looking at 60% chance of formation as it's looking to maybe take a bit of an earlier northeastern track than Aaron did. And we had this other tropical wave that formed yesterday, just still veering off the coast of West Africa with a 30% chance of formation over the next 7 days. So no tropical impacts for us here in the coastal Med to be concerned about for now. Looking at our planner today, again, like I mentioned, going to have less cloud cover in our skies for today, so it's going to mean for more sunshine as we head throughout our afternoon to early evening hours. Going to be expecting an afternoon high temperature of 97 degrees here in Corpus Christi. Rain chances are going to be a little less compared to yesterday, very minimal at best, with some stray showers that get passed on through early this morning and just as we head towards the afternoon. Then before our rain chances start to decrease as we head towards our evening hours. Now looking at our rain chances, those will still stick around for us ahead for us tomorrow and on our Friday, maybe looking more promising on Thursday and Friday as we anticipate maybe more of a return of more stormy weather, expecting some more thunderstorm activity potentially, and even ahead for us tomorrow on our Thursday, looking at a marginal risk of excessive rainfall across most of the coastal bend and for our coastal neighborhoods across South Texas at large under that risk there. But what's going to lead us towards that, maybe an increase in our rain chances that look to be better for us on our Thursday and Friday, is going to be because of that cold front that will be approaching more so nearby the Houston area. But as that cold front starts to approach us and get closer to us here in the coastal bend, it's not going to really have any impacts on our temperatures. As you can see, we'll still stay in those 90s, but it could help us out with our rain chances as we end our work week.